Well,
We can
we're
hear
live.
the strumming. Boom. We're going acoustic tonight.
We're going acoustic.
Wait, what's going on, everybody? Hello, welcome, and thank you for joining us for anything and everything rock and roll. Of course, with a little bit of ADD. I'm Zach.
I'm TJ.
And I'm Robin.
And you're listening to Rock Detention. I
Oh
don't
my
feel
God.
tardy.
What?
So you're saying you didn't hear my guitar?
I
No.
was trying to make up for it with my voice there.
I like
couldn't
just
hit the high
thought
note, though.
I just thought about it like right before we were gonna start. I was like, I realized we haven't tested his volume for his guitar, but we'll figure it out later. Or is that our subject for tonight? So, the subject for tonight is what the heck is wrong with Zach's guitar?
Wait a minute. No, that's gonna bug me. So are y'all screwing with me? This
No,
is-
seriously,
No,
it was just like if I just picked up my electric right now, not plugged in, and just strummed away.
Yeah.
That is not okay.
Did you hear it in your headphones?
I hear it loud and clear. It sounded like a rock concert in here.
I don't know what to tell you.
Update.
Maybe Robin and I don't have snare in our headphones.
Did you forget to unmute something?
Okay, wait a minute. Hopefully. So, question. Can you hear this?
There it is. There it
What's
is.
going on, everybody? We're back.
We're back.
Oh man, so I had it.
I wish we could do like the old the little blip that came on the screen, like technical difficulties.
I mean, I
Like
can
black and white.
I can do that. I
Well,
have.
You
no,
should have. You should have. Where were
It's
you on that
okay.
one?
We just
Shit.
fixed it real time.
Yeah, we fixed
So,
it real
dude,
time.
I had it going to. So I have y'all coming through built-in output, aka my headphone jack, and then my guitar is coming out of the left-right out of my interface, so that I have separate control of y'all and separate control over the guitar, because I want to send the guitar out. I just want to hear y'all, and so I had built-in output selected as the output, but as soon as I turned it over back to the interface, it was back on.
There you go.
Hey, in other news.
Oh man, I opened mine too soon.
Oh, mine doesn't have a nice snap.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Waterloo, lemon lime. Waterloo, I love you.
Hey,
Please sponsor us. We will drink it all day, every day.
and Celsius, I'm still coming for you. We'll get there. We'll get it all.
Dude, I'm telling you, the lemon lime Waterloo tastes just like Sprite. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Tastes just like lemon lime soda, but without all the sugar and crap in it.
There you go.
Wow.
And
That's
you
the
know,
end of the story.
lemon lime is underrated.
Well, see,
It really is.
I've had lemon sparkling water. I've had lime, and they're okay.
You put them together.
Lemon lime? It's unreal, dude. There's almost like a natural sweetness. Why am I so passionate about sparkling water?
Welcome to Sparkling
I don't-
Water Detention.
Well, on that note, I used to Gatorades. People make fun of me for drinking lemon lime and Gatorade, and I'm like, never.
I will
Cool.
say, lemon lime Gatorade was never my jam. I was always either.
well, there goes Gatorade as a sponsor.
I was gonna say red and blue was my jam. Either of those, and if you mixed them together, those were.
It made purple?
Yeah, well, it looked purple, but it tasted not. It didn't taste purple. It didn't taste like grape or something. So,
Huh.
but I liked it. I don't know.
Gatorade Fierce Grape, that was my go-to soccer playing days.
There you go.
But I did the Kevin Garnett because he was my idol when I was a kid,
Okay.
basketball player. For you guys that go sports, and he'd do a little bit of water, a little bit of Gatorade, and so I started doing the.
Esports.
Zach, what's your go-to drink on stage? Like when you're on stage performing, do you have a beer?
Water.
It's just
Water.
straight water?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
no
don't-
Budweisers, and then the shredding the
No.
little slide guitar.
No, because I'm all about performance on stage, and I don't want to be I'm there to put on a show, and I don't want to screw up because I'm under the influence. I don't want to feel like I can't run around because I'm bloated because I've got beer in my
Zach,
belly.
what's your-
So no.
What if
Water
it was
is
a spotted
is all I
cow, like one spotted cow.
Nope. Water. I mean, dude, I may have like a beer sitting up there that I might like take a sip on, but for what's it called? Theatrics. But I will say, I just sounded like Robin.
I know.
I will say, there's a gig that I do in Salt Lake City called Metal Gods, and it's an 80s hair metal cover band. Super fun gig. It's at this rock club called Liquid Joe's. Love playing out there. Shout out to Liquid Joe's. And at that show, things get buck wild. And wasn't there an episode a few episodes ago? I showed video footage of someone raking my leg.
No.
Was that on here?
Oh, I remember hearing about.
You talked about it, but you didn't show us the video.
I could have sworn I showed a video. Anyway, that's that show, and at that show, people will buy the band rounds of shots and whatnot, and but that's what it is, a party, So I might have a drink at those, but no, for the most part, it's water. Sorry for the drawn out story that's not even a story.
It's all good. While you were telling that, it was actually perfect. While you were telling that story, I posted to the Facebook page like, "Hey, we're live. Come join us."
So you weren't even listening.
I was listening to you the whole time. You were
I
talking
like that
about
Z on your arm.
What
Everybody, Robin got a Z tattooed on his arm.
It's not a Z. It's in the shape of a Z, but it's not a Z. It's not like a letter. I didn't intentionally get it that way.
Show it to us, Robin.
How many times have I showed this to y'all?
It looks like a Z. I mean, be real with me. Does it? It looks like a Z. It's a subliminal, subconscious.
Yeah,
Z.
that's what my tattoo artist did. She subliminally knew that
you had a Z in your life.
I had a Z in my life, and I needed to put that on my
arm,
on my right bicep.
Dude, I really want tattoos. I love tattoos. And
I want more.
Yeah.
Oh, I've already got my next one planned. I've already reached out to the guy that I want to do it, and he's got like a 6-month waiting list.
But see, I want to go big or go home, man.
Yeah.
I'm like take my arm and just rip it off, rip the skin off of it.
There's a guy out of LA, Ben. I don't want to butcher his last name, so hold on.
So don't say it live, maybe.
Ben Ochoa, and the dude does phenomenal tattoo art. I mean, very realistic looking.
Okay. Realistic.
But he's known for doing like Star Wars and Harry Potter and those comic book characters, and like making them look amazing in tattoo art. But he does like half sleeves and sleeves, and I already emailed him. So
that's awesome.
I was gonna say, like, Robin, is the Star Wars and Harry Potter sleeve coming?
Star
with
Wars
with a Whataburger like right on the elbow to like just break it up.
It's just gonna be Luke and Harry standing inside at Whataburger.
Dude, I don't know who Harry is, but
Harry Potter.
Oh, okay. I was like, who in Star Wars is Harry?
Chewbacca's Harry.
Dude, that is not a terrible idea, dude.
I'm not doing that. I'm not.
Luke Skywalker and Harry Potter sitting in the Gremlin from Wayne's World in the drive-thru at Whataburger. That should be your tattue.
That's not going to be my tattoo.
You heard it here first, folks.
I actually don't
want. Let us know in the comments how much of a yes he should do this.
It's a no for me, dog. No, but I actually don't want.
Luke, this is your burger.
That's good. No, I don't want faces on my. I don't want to get like.
Okay, so just do their silhouettes.
I don't want people on like.
Hey, Robin, would you get a tattoo of both of us if we paid for it?
No.
Like it could be.
I don't want a face on my body anywhere.
Would you get a rock detention tattoo?
Ooh. Absolutely.
Ooh.
I would too. Yeah. I love our logo a lot.
Yeah. Words, that's fine. Pictures of like a landscape, like a land. I don't know if rock detention. I do that logo, but I don't know if I do like I wouldn't get like another band's logo.
As soon as you got that tattoo, I'd change the logo. By the way.
Of course you would. That's why we need to get the original rock detention logo. That's the tattoo.
Dude, I love that. I still love that pink logo, and I don't know which one of our logins, but in one of our like 20 accounts that we have, it's still the pink picture, and it makes me happy. I loved our pink logo.
I think it's YouTube. I think YouTube's
Is
still
it?
the original
Okay.
one. Yeah.
I might have changed that one.
I don't know.
I can't remember what it is. It might be. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, I care apparently.
So,
Well, you do. That's why I care about you.
So when I toured with Adelita's Way, I met a lot of their fans, after the show and whatnot, and dude, there's a lot of people who get tattoos of them.
Yeah.
Of that band, and
like
I
their
thought that was
face, like
really
their
cool.
faces, or
No, like the Adelita's Way logo.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
The AW.
Mhm.
And then like I know Steel Panther. A lot of people get Steel Panther logo.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Steel Panther tattoos out there.
One of the most clever tattoos I think I've ever seen was this girl got Paul McCartney to sign her forearm because he's got a rather large signature. He actually signs his entire name. And so he signed her forearm, and then she went to a tattoo artist and just had the tattoo artist like put it in ink. And I was like,
that's
neat. Pretty cool. That's a clever way to do a signature.
Could we make this up, or saw it somewhere, or dreamt it, or something? But I'm pretty sure I saw somebody that had like everybody from Aerosmith like signed her arm.
Oh wow!
And then she went and got it tattooed right away.
That's
literally the story he just said.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
I know, but it's different. Yeah, with Aerosmith.
It's with Aerosmith.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Not just Paul McCartney. It'd be like the Beatles instead of just Paul McCartney.
Right.
You're right. My bad. I messed up.
Yeah.
Who's the one? Who are the two with tattoos
talking.
here? Who are the two with tattoos here?
Yeah.
So.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. Who's the one here with a commitment issue? I'm kidding.
What's up?
I'm kidding.
How you doing?
This is Zach.
So.
Hi, my name's Zach.
Nice, Robin.
That was. Take a drink. Take a drink. Are you drinking Celsius out of a mason jar?
Oh no, I got the ice water because it's nice and cold, and then Celsius.
Righteous. How are you gonna sleep tonight?
He doesn't
I
sleep.
ask myself that every night, and then I text you guys at the end of the night, and then in the morning.
Yeah, dude. TJ is literally the last one to sleep and the first one awake.
Yeah.
Between the three of us, like I don't know if we would vacation well together.
Oh no, I've thought about that, but I wouldn't care. Like he signed up for it, so it's not my fault.
Well, in the order of people waking up, it's TJ, me, then you, Zach.
It's always funny. I'm always like, I get a little buzz on my watch. I'm like, that's probably Robin, just coming to. Now here comes Zach with a little thumbs up or a heart.
Dude,
yeah.
The Rock Detention text thread, dude, it's probably a book at this point.
Oh yeah,
I could see that. Even Dope Patrol too. Well, we maybe shouldn't say that. I should have brought that up because that's a secret.
Yeah, it's a secret text thread. Shh.
Dang, dude. Well.
No, there's been there have been some hilarious things on both threads that have been sent back and forth.
Yeah, I'm not mad at those. Anyway, what's going on musically, guys?
So what were we talking about?
Well, that's the title episode.
Yeah.
Musically, man, I don't know. I'm very optimistic about stuff happening, and nothing's been canceled yet. So there's stuff coming up. But there's like Sweden Rock Festival got canceled. I saw that, or like postponed, whatever.
My Chemical Romance postponed their tour till next year, and I'm bummed about that.
Yeah, dude.
I did see. Did you see that Greta Van Fleet is going to open for the Foo Fighters next year in like Berlin or Belgium?
Take my breath away.
What if Berlin opened in Berlin for Greta Van Fleet?
Opening for Foo Fighters.
Yep.
Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
And now the Foo Fighters.
I'm looking forward to getting back to Nashville. It's pretty much getting back to normal over there, and I'm hearing of tours starting back up. I'm not gonna get too detailed, but I think I just nailed down 2 fly dates in June, so things are definitely picking up.
Good.
Very, very excited to get back on stage.
It's been nice to see like I told you guys, I've seen a few live shows, like smaller shows, but like it'd be nice to see. I mean, I don't care who it is, but just like some of the just venues opening up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of these have been just like little bar shows, but even that's nice.
Some of them are starting to open back here in Austin, and some of them are choosing to stay closed for a little bit longer. So we'll see what happens.
Is Austin back to 100%? Like on capacity?
Yeah, the wall of Texas is. That's when they removed that mandate. Yeah, he was basically like, you can go back to 100% capacity if you want to.
But some clubs are saying, nah.
Yeah, I mean, like the Continental Club and Sea Boys and the Elephant Room are all staying closed. And Saxon.
Really?
They're all staying closed for now.
I kind of want to come down and see Dave Chappelle and Joe Rogan with you guys. Like, that'd be a blast.
They're at Stubbs, and isn't that like a weekly thing?
Yeah. Well, Stubbs, they have Imperial beer. I think we talked about this before, but I love that beer from Costa Rica. And I'm not going to dog Stubbs barbecue. It's fantastic. But it's so hard to compete with Austin barbecue. I will say that.
Yeah.
There's so much good stuff.
Oh, man. If you want brisket, it's Franklin's. If you want, in my opinion, the best all around.
I've heard Franklin's has like a line for like 8 hours. So.
Yeah, Franklin's can get a line for pretty long, but it's been around for long enough now that people know how to, they realize, what you need to do is order before, and then they deal with it. So you order like a week in advance, and you pick it up.
And I did Terry Black's.
I don't know when I'm going to crave barbecue. I don't know that a week from today I'm going to crave barbecue.
Yeah. There's only one, there's a place called Snow's Barbecue, and they're only open, I think if I remember correctly, they're only open one day a week, and they open, I think, Saturday morning at like 7, and they just serve until they're out, and they're usually out by like 11:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Franklin's. They serve until they're gone.
Yeah.
What a great gig. Can you imagine, like, we started a barbecue shop, like, guys, we got to get here at 6, and then we'll open up shop. People will come, and then we're done at 11. We're good. Sweet.
Yep. Bye.
Good for the week.
And we got a little leftovers for us, too.
Jazz hands.
That was funny last week.
Why do we keep doing this?
That's the second time we've mentioned
Jazz hands.
No, Talladega Nights tonight. Weren't we quoting that earlier?
Oh yeah. Probably shouldn't say the quote though.
Yeah, probably not. Or the context of it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We'll just leave everybody wondering.
I do love and I'm gonna butcher it. I'm usually pretty good at quotes, but I just love when John C. Reilly's like, I like to picture Jesus singing lead vocals for Leonard Skinner, and I'm in a front row hammered. That's my story.
That was like a Zach story.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Look, I kept it short.
And I'm hammered drunk.
Yeah,
I remember that one.
I've never seen Talladega Nights, so.
What?
He's not going to.
Yeah.
He's not into it, dude.
Yeah, it's.
Dude.
Will Ferrell is real hit and miss with me.
All right, well, there goes Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell for the show.
You know what? One day, I'm not gonna say he's out. I'm gonna behind your back, Robin. I am gonna.
I hope you
message
do,
him,
because
and then he's gonna pop on. I'm gonna be in control of Ecamm one day, and him like boom.
And I hope he does, because whenever he's in an interview, I think he's hilarious. And then there's certain movies that I like, old school, both Anchormans.
If you're gonna make fun of him here,
I'm not making fun of him.
Okay, well, we'll get to the point then.
I'm saying he's hilarious in those movies.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said he's real hit. That's why I said he's hit and miss with me. Like,
yeah, I thought there was a but.
No, I was just saying he's real hit and miss with me. Like, Step Brothers and Talladega Nights, I'm just like, okay.
But you didn't see it, so how do you know?
I saw Step Brothers.
But did you see Talladega Nights?
No, but I've seen enough clips of it to go, I know I'm not gonna like this.
So you're a judge a book by its cover kind of guy.
Why do you think books have such pretty covers? You're supposed to judge it by the cover. Who's the one with all the books?
That'd be me over there. Way over there.
Hey, actually, you can't see, but there's a bookcase right there.
I got.
For everybody wondering,
Harry Potter 2, 3, 4. Apparently not 1. Frank Sinatra, Steven Tyler, Russell Brand.
Oh, wait, the bookie book?
Yeah. And then Slash, Programming, SQL, Java, and Database Design, if you guys are into that.
Did you read all those books?
Bottom.
Do you have it on your resume?
No. Yeah, I read this book and this book, so give me a job.
I don't know.
Have y'all read many like music biographies?
Define mini music biographies.
Manny, like, have you read a lot of music? Not many.
Yeah, like
I thought I said mini, like mini ones.
I'm looking up, going. I'm trying to remember counting the ones that I have.
This is gonna sound weird to say, but I think the longest book I probably ever read, like page, like front to back, cover to cover,
of Mice and Men.
No, God no. I got like a 90 out of 70 on that essay though.
It's an 82 page book. But...
What? Well, of Mice and Men?
Mm-hmm. It's really thin.
I'd fact check that.
Yeah, I'm fact checking that because I remember reading that book and I did not like it.
I want to say it's at least like 109, if not more.
Dude,
like, I'm a Price is Right. I'm gonna go 109 over you.
Well, it is considered a novella, which means that it could well be below.
Come on, 109.
Ooh, who wants to take a bet here?
It's 80-something pages.
No, it's not.
How many pages is it?
It's 107.
Oh, I was so fucking close.
You were too off. Finally, someone else.
You know what? Wait a minute.
But I would have lost on Price is Right. I would have gone over.
That might include the glossary. That might include like the blank
I'm just
pages.
saying what I remember from school. Like I was close.
Dude, I'm gonna go rent that from the public library because I remember it being like 80 pages. Why don't you just
go to
Barnes? They still have those?
Yes. Why don't you just go to Barnes and Nobles and just pull it off the shelf, count, look at the pages, and then put it back?
Dude, you want to know something funny? When I was in Vegas, I got a library card because I wanted to get into a club and prove that I was a local, like on locals night. I tried getting into the club with my library card.
That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
That's the end of my story. I thought it was funny.
Anyway,
it worked. It worked.
Keith Richards' Life was the longest book I think I've ever read.
Really?
That was a big book, like 700 pages.
Oh, so I love at the beginning of that book. So I have that one at the beginning. He's got his signature on the inside of the thing. And when I bought the book, I got it from Half Price Books, and I came home, and I was like, "Mom, check this out!" And so I like opened it. I was like, "I found this for like $10 at Half Price Books. Look!" And I opened it up, and she thought it was actually signed by Keith Richards, and I was like, "It's not actually." I'm just
be
kidding,
nice
Mom.
to your mom, man. Gosh.
Yeah, bro.
Moms rock.
They do. So does mine. Mine does, especially. Mine plays in my band.
She literally rocks.
Yes. So.
And rolls.
Zach, have you read any music biographies? I know you're not much of a reader.
I'm not a huge reader. I started. I haven't finished it yet, but I did start Frank Sinatra's, and that's. I need to go back and reread it. Really good. It's called How to Wear Your Hat.
Yep, I was gonna say. Yep, you got it. Nice.
It's great, man.
I haven't read that one.
Highly recommend it.
Butch Walker, his biography is probably the best music biography I think I've ever read. It's called Dreams of Strangers. What?
I was gonna say he's also your favorite artist.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite artists, but he has a really great, like, his autobiography because he wrote it, and so it's just really, really well written and really well edited, and so, but there's a lot of like, he talks, like, the first couple of chapters are talking about him in LA trying to get his band noticed, which at the time I think they were called Bite the Bullet, and then when they got signed they changed it to South Gang, and but he's got stories of like seeing Rivers Cuomo from Weezer skating around in a bath towel, handing out flyers for his band, and all sorts of different, like, these little stories of people that we know today for like who they became, but he saw them all when they were like teenagers, trying to get people to notice their bands, and then, you know, going and being a producer, and he talks a lot about behind the scenes stuff for records that we all know, like the first Avril Lavigne record, and then talks about working, you know, with Lindsay Lohan and how he took it.
Wow.
He took it. He's like, I instantaneously, once I got to the studio, he's like, I instantaneously regretted taking this. Like, this is a terrible idea.
Oh shit! And he said that in the biography.
And I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, he talks about how like it was kind of a nightmare experience. So, but yeah. So if you want a cool insight into the behind the scenes stuff, read his biography. Nikki Sixx has 2 really great biographies. The Heroin Diaries and Beautiful. What is it?
Yeah, I didn't get the second one, but
what's the second one called?
Heroin Diaries.
I want to call it The Beautiful People, but that's not what it's called.
That would be a very good name, because that's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
6 a.m.
Well, do they have?
That's a great band too.
Yeah. Well, because the 6 a.m. album. So the first album is the Heroin Diaries. What's the second album? Because he released the book too with that one.
I got something on my mind that it's bugging me, and now you brought that onto my mind, so now it's really going haywire.
Life is Beautiful. Lies of the Beautiful People. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
That's a good song too.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was in London, I wanted to get that tattooed on my arm.
Lies of the Beautiful People?
Well,
for a tattoo guy.
No, sorry.
Tattoos,
the book is called.
You're very close.
The book is called This Is Gonna Hurt. That's what the book is called, because that's the name of the album. And then Lies.
Which is
Lies.
Yeah, I was about to say that's another 6 a.m. thing. I definitely want to read the Nikki Sixx one. I want to read the Slash one. I've heard great things about that, and obviously I need to read The Dirt.
Oh yeah.
Because I loved the movie.
Yeah. Well, and the movie leaves out a lot.
So I've heard.
Yeah. But that's, you know what? I need to suck it up and watch the movie.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
Well, the reason I haven't
great.
The reason I haven't watched it yet is because I haven't finished The Dirt, and there's certain movies like that I don't want to watch the movie until I've finished the book. Not so I can go in and be like, well, they left this out. Well, they left this, so I can, you know, I understand the story, and because you have to change things when you're doing a film, you can't just.
Dude, it's great, man. I mean, it is straight up raunch 80s within the first 30 seconds.
Oh, of course. I mean, reading
Don't have to look it up anymore. Just remembered. Never mind. Sorry, this is really weird, but I was trying to find a song for like the last month in my head. They're just playing. That's some obscure like German band called Kraft with 2 A's. Kraaft.
Kraft.
Yeah. And it was a song, I found it, but on the way there, I was going through some other old songs, found this band called Gray Days.
DAZE?
And that was Chester Bennington before Linkin Park.
Yeah. I was like, this name sounds really familiar to me.
Right on. No,
and I got that, I found, I went down the YouTube wormhole in, high school and stuff, and so I, knew all these people, and that's, how I found, Rock City Angels had Johnny Depp, and I was like, Johnny Depp? A different Johnny Depp? Nope. The same Johnny Depp. So I went through a lot of stuff, so that's why I know, so many things. I also forget some things if I haven't heard of it in a while, but... And then, Butch Walker from South Gang, and then, in, Empire Records, he does, Alicia Amnesia, which is a great song, too.
That's Marvelous 3. That's the days of Marvelous 3 for him.
Dude's a stud. People are awesome.
Dude.
I love music.
And Butch's whole story. The other book that I want to read, although I'm having a rough time finding it here in America, is Frank Turner's biography that he wrote. And then he's got another book that he released. But he's another one who's just he's this English guy who grew up in, the English punk scene, and then was in a band called Million Dead, and I may get a piece of this wrong. I can't remember if the record company was basically started to give his band Million Dead a record deal, and they get signed and then they disbanded, and he like kind of reinvented himself as this kind of like acoustic folk guy, and has had an outstanding career since then. But his book seems very fascinating to me. Diverge just a little bit. I got a question for y'all. What is what's the best? Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out how to word this correctly. So, in a movie, when a song comes on, like, what's the best scene that you've ever seen with like where a song comes in? It's like perfectly timed. It fits the scene perfectly.
This is almost worse than like the album question you asked us, but this could be hard to. We're doing TV shows or just movies?
Both.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't. It's kind of perfect. Like, I mean, it's an instrumental masterpiece, like the Top Gun anthem.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to argue that. It's hard to argue that.
That's the one that always comes to my head. Whatever that.
And I'm trying to think, like, even Stranger Things has some great like instrumentals and stuff like that. But I mean, it's just more. It fits the scene and stuff, but it's not like necessarily iconic. I don't want to say not iconic, but like doesn't stick out as much. I also remember like everything, so now my brain's going through all the files.
Okay, here's another one. Another question. Same concept, but slightly different in the sense that what is a scene that if you could replace the music in it with something else to make it better, what scene?
I'll be honest, I'll even do the same movie. I love Danger Zone, Top Gun.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it, but like jets taking off, Danger Zone, like I feel like you could do something like a little more.
What would you replace it with?
I don't know. Like
it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
See, I was thinking Kickstart My Heart.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a little more aggressive too. Like, like Danger Zone, it's like the fun thing. I feel like there's like a good like maybe like a Steve Vai or Joe Satriani or like Cliffs of Dover or something, like taking off. Like just an instrumental.
Yeah.
Not an Ingve, but
there's and I saw somebody do this the other day, which is what made me think of this. But someone took the ending scene to spoiler alert for Avengers Endgame if you haven't seen the movie.
Don't even spoil it, bro.
There's a scene at the very end where Thanos he goes to snap the glove and realizes that he doesn't have the stones, and then the camera pans over to Robert Downey Jr. and he does. And I always thought that like the music was good, obviously, like the cinematic score for those are just fantastic, but someone replaced it with Black Sabbath's Iron Man, and it just fits perfectly in that scene. So like that was what made me kind of think. I was like, oh, that's actually really cool if you could replace a scene, like a song in a scene to make it better.
And I'll be honest, I remember when Iron Man came out.
They had that song in the first Iron Man.
Yep. And I remember when it came out, I was like, is Iron Man really gonna be that good? But of course I'm gonna go see it. And I was like, it's really good.
Yeah, that's because Jon Favreau's a fucking genius.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I would, man. Let's get him on the show. That guy is a genius.
Yeah.
He's in everything.
Yeah.
Like John, are you talking about John Favre or Favreau?
Favre.
Like Favre, the one in Swingers.
Favre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Favre.
Yeah. He directed Iron Man.
He wrote.
I thought it was John Favre.
No.
Brett Favre.
Yeah.
The quarterback.
No, it's Favreau, but no, dude, that guy single-handedly began he saved Marvel because it was his writing and directing in Iron Man,
and he's
in it. He's happy.
If I'm not mistaken, he like stood up for Robert Downey Jr.
Mm-hmm. He's the one who wanted Robert Downey Jr. in that film, yeah, he's done.
Talk about a role somebody was born to play.
Oh, dude, there will never be another Tony Stark. Just like there will.
I love you guys, and I hope you love me, but I can guarantee you none of us would be like, dude, if you played Iron Man, you would have kicked ass.
No. I wouldn't now.
No. I'd be that's where I stop.
If I had shown up to that audition and Robert Downey Jr. showed up, I would have literally set the script down and been like, this guy right here, I'm out. Like,
even if it was like, hey, Iron Man 2, we're not sure of the direction we're going, I've been like, no.
But yeah, like that guy is just, I would definitely want to take if he would want to come on the show, I'd take a kind of a left turn for an episode just to chat with him, because he's probably got some great music stories as well for being in that industry for as long as he has.
Oh yeah. So well, it'd be curious to see like how they pick music and stuff. Like there's some like, you're not gonna be perfect, but there's some like soundtracks or scores or whatever, like it all fits together. And there's other stuff. I mean,
look at Iron Man 2. There's never been a greatest hits of AC/DC until the Iron Man 2 soundtrack, and that's basically just considered like, if you want an introduction to AC/DC, just get that album, because the whole soundtrack is just AC/DC tunes.
Is that true?
Yeah, there's never been a greatest hits AC/DC album.
Do they do Thunderstruck?
Yeah, they have Thunderstruck. It's literally like
Shoot to Thrill.
Yes, Shoot to Thrill. They've got Thunderstruck. They've got I've got it in my my thing. Yeah, I mean, literally, when you look at the cover of it, it literally says AC/DC Iron Man 2. So, yeah, Shoot to Thrill, Guns for Hire, Back in Black, Thunderstruck, The Razor's Edge, War Machine, Highway to Hell, Let There Be Rock. It's got all the great songs.
Dude, I think I've seen the second one. I know I haven't seen the third one.
The third one's,
I loved the first one.
Oh yeah, the first one was fucking great.
So second one's Mickey Rourke, third one's with Guy Pearce, I think.
I thought the third one was Mickey Rourke and the second one was Guy Pearce. Actually, wait, no, hold on. I thought Guy Pearce and Mickey Rourke were the...
Question at TJ live on YouTube.
Iron Man 2.
And on the topic, I did come across...
You are...
Incorrect.
No, he's probably correct. He's probably correct. I just need to look at Iron Man 3.
Not the first time I've been Googled on TV.
Nope, you're absolutely right. Mickey Rourke in the second one, Guy Pearce in the third. I had them backwards in my head. And actually, for a split second, I thought they were in the same movie at the same time.
I'm the glue that keeps this podcast together.
You are the glue. So,
on that note, came across a little song by Bowling for Soup the other day. Would you guys like to guess the title?
Is it a brand new
3
one?
strikes, you're out.
No, but that's a good Steel Panther song. 10 strikes, you're out, technically, actually.
How old is the song, or is it a brand new one?
Just guess.
Dude, I've listened to their whole catalog.
Just guess. Okay, just guess.
Sorry for Partying's the name of the album. Hooray for Beer?
Oh no, it's called 1985.
Yeah, they have a song called 1985. That's like their biggest hit.
Funny.
Yeah, which actually wasn't. It was actually one of the few songs that they do that's not written by them.
But I just thought it was a fitting song for you. I thought about you. Just want to let you know.
Thanks. It never fails. There's always going to be a fucking episode that's brought up.
At least I found a clever way to do it today.
So, I got this handed to me the other day.
I mean, that's a good
awesome.
like business card.
It's for Magnolia Cafe.
Who gave it to you?
It's I don't remember who gave it to me, but it's buy one entree get one entree free. So
you bought 2?
No, I haven't gone yet. That's why I have it.
Oh.
So you're gonna go when you're really hungry?
I'm gonna go at like 4 in the morning.
Are they open?
When my voice cracks are the worst, I'm gonna go at like 4 in the morning. Yeah, they're 24-hour diner. We have 3 24-hour diners. Well, 3 that I know of. 24-hour diners.
Magnolia owns 24-hour?
No.
Perkins, Denny's, Magnolia.
Okay, well, excluding IHOP and Denny's and Waffle House, we have 3 local ones that are 24 hours. We have Magnolia, Kirby, and 24-hour diner. Oh, and Jim's. That's right. Yeah, Jim's. Okay, 4.
Hey, shout out to all you guys. I'll be sponsored up here in Minnesota when I come down too. That's cool. Whatever works.
Jim's is my favorite.
Magnolia's my favorite.
I've never been to any of them. Sorry.
Well,
I want to go.
Would you come down here?
I'm down to clown whenever.
We will make a point to go to one a day.
TJ, like, be careful what you wish for, because TJ will literally hop on a plane and come.
Yeah, like if you're like, hey, you gotta come like to Magnolia's tonight at 3? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll bring my laptop.
I'll call you on like a Friday morning and be like, hey, 6 o'clock.
I might be hungry tonight.
I'm gonna be hungry tonight. 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. We're going to Magnolia. Be there.
Done deal. That's love fun.
Oh my god.
That's just what I do.
I know. I wish I had that. I wish I had that ability to just up and be able to work for wherever.
Forrest Gump ran across the country.
Yeah, but
is that based on a true story?
What I love about the movie, it's like literally one guy witnessing like every like not pivotal moment in time, but just numerous like big moments in time.
No, it's based on an 1986 novel.
Yeah, no, it's not a true story. Yeah. I mean, if anyone had that life, that's pretty impressive. Although Tom Brady's probably pretty close, or Sammy Hagar. I don't know.
Tom Brady. How is Tom Brady close at all to the life of Forrest Gump?
He's the GOAT.
Oh God.
I just love when he's shaking the president's hand. He's like, "What do you got to say, boy?" And he says, "I gotta pay."
About 3 Dr. Peppers. I got shot directly in the buttocks.
How did you get so good at ping pong? I don't blank. I was just like, ow. Thinking about that.
I love that movie.
Oh, it's a fantastic. Talk about an incredible soundtrack.
When I was little too, I was like, I don't want to watch this movie for 3 hours. And now, like, if it pops on TBS, I'm like, I got nothing better to do. This is a great movie.
Anytime it's on. Anytime.
Yeah.
You can't not watch at least an hour of it.
Yeah, that Rockstar, 40-Year-Old Virgin, any of the Fast and Furious is.
Oh my God!
Pretty soon it's gonna be like, Fast and Furious marathon. It'll be 95 of them, and you'll be like, well, I guess can't.
No, there's only supposed to be. I think there's only supposed to be 10. That was all.
So they say, and then there'll be a reboot, and then it'll be 20.
No, because Vin Diesel's in control of that whole thing. He owns that whole thing.
I don't think so. I think the producer, like, it's.
We're not gonna argue about any of this. How about this? Check this out, boys.
I don't think
you want to be proud of you guys. Check
What's
this out. We've got more episodes of this podcast than there are Fast and Furious.
There you go.
It's owned by Universal Pictures.
Right, but
I can bring you on the ride down to Universal if you guys want.
But Vin Diesel is one of the producers. And it may not say that he's really in control, but he is very much in control of that whole series.
Well, it says right here, as the owner of the Fast and Furious franchise, Vin Diesel will be a billionaire in absolutely no time.
There you go.
But that's on youngbillionaires.club.org.
Yeah, well, okay. But are you pulling my leg, or are you actually reading that?
No, it's on youngbillionaires.club. So I don't know.
Okay.
The domain name is a .club. I don't know if I trust that.
I'd like to point out, guys, if I haven't already, shirt number 33 on the podcast.
Farewell, dudes.
I gotta start buying more shirts now.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like gonna be like the Fast and Furious franchise. It'll be like 2047. It'll be like episode 1085.
You know what's interesting is that we think of Fast and Furious as like, oh my god, there's so many of those movies.
Not even 10 yet.
I know there's not even 10 yet, but it's like, oh, it's such a lot. So many people are like, oh my god, there's so many of those movies. And then but they don't even bat an eye at the fact that like Marvel is at like 24 movies, and and Marvel started after them. So, you know.
In fairness, it's a little easier to do different characters with Marvel than it is the same Fast and Furious characters.
Fair enough.
Although they mixed it up. It was like Ja Rule's in the first one, then we get Tyrese Gibson in the second one.
Was it Ja Rule or was it Ludacris?
Ja Rule's in the first one, very, very briefly.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But Ludacris is in all of them, right?
Yeah, he comes back to be in a bunch of them. I don't know if he's in all of them.
I love Ludacris's character in
that
show.
He's great.
I know that they did.
That he's an elf. He's an elf in Fred Claus.
That's awesome.
What?
You never seen that?
No.
I mean, it's like CGI face on an elf costume, but
oh my god,
pretty great.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I think Ryan Reynolds is gonna be in the new one that's coming out, because he was in Hobbs and Shaw, that the one little spin-off movie that he did, that they did with The Rock and Jason Statham.
He's funny.
Oh yeah,
I love him.
Just dry humor too. Like, I love it. I would love to hang out with that guy and get roasted. I would love to get roasted by him. I'd like to get just one plug-in back at him, and then he smiles and laughs, and we cheers with his gin. And I'm not even a gin fan, but I would do it for him.
I've heard that his gin is really fucking delicious.
Because any gin I've ever tasted tastes like pine needles.
Tastes like pine sol. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, I don't like gin.
I know. I really liked him in Just Friends.
Great movie.
The new aviation gin. It's not a direct aviation gin commercial, but so they're looking to hire LeVar Burton to be the host of Jeopardy to replace Alex Trebek, which is perfect, I think. So Ryan Reynolds started a campaign called LeVar Burton for Everything, and it's backed by aviation gin, and so he's done a whole commercial thing.
That man got Rick Moranis out of retirement, so forever respect. I already had respect all day, but that's the nail in the coffin if there was ever any doubt.
There's some things we need to get out of retirement. Some people.
Yeah, Vito Bratta for one of them.
I didn't even say it.
I was reading because I finally finished. For those listening, I finally finished editing the Will Knack episode. We had some audio issues, and it was no one's fault. It was just I think it was a bunch of things all at once, but it took me forever to edit it, and so
kudos to you, Robin.
I finally finished editing it, and there's a section where you're talking about Vito Bratta. Will asks you who your favorite guitar player is, and you answered Vito Bratta. Zach, you were like, it rhymes with vibrato. But I had to stop and go, because I never dug into White Lion. I've heard the songs that they were famous for, but I never dug into them. And
wait, love that song.
Great song.
That's it. That's all anybody's gonna hear of it. Just that.
Yeah, I mean, if you liked what you just heard, go listen to the real.
But so I went and did some research on him, and I didn't realize that he just literally stopped playing.
Yep.
And it was because of it. It was because of taking care of his dad. But
from what I've heard, I don't know the entire story.
Yeah.
I know of all the people in the world, I think Eddie Trunk, who's a great guy, host like the metal show. That metal
He's
show.
Someone I want on this podcast.
That'd be awesome. I mean, he's my source for anything Vito brought up because he's been like the only guy. I should.
I mean, it's probably like Eddie at thatmetalshow.com. You know, try Eddie T at thatmetalshow.com.
E-Trunk at
E.Trunk. You know.
E_trunk.
E.T.
Ooh.
You know.
I bet you I would not put it past him, but I would laugh if his email was phonehome@metalshow.com.
I don't watch that metal show that much, so is that like a phrase that's on the show?
E.T.
E.T. Phone Home.
You've never seen E.T.?
Oh, I haven't seen E.T.
What? Oh my god, and you're sitting here knocking me for not having seen Talladega Nights. Wow.
In fairness, I'm neutral on this one. Both of you lock it up.
Yeah. Well, I've seen more than he has, so this guy needs to lock it up. You haven't seen... Have you finished Harry Potter yet? Have you finished the first one?
No, I watched the first hour and...
Fell asleep.
No, he felt like... well, because like there's a reason that they are mean to him at the beginning of that movie. There's a reason why all that's happening.
Okay, well, I didn't like it and it made me feel uncomfortable.
Well, because they're mean people.
No, because I can't tell you because it ruins it. It ruins the end of the story. So yeah, I can't tell you what it is. You just have to get through it and watch the whole thing.
Hey, when we're done with the show, we're not recording. Say Harry Potter. I gotta tell you something.
Oh, Jesus.
What was I gonna say? I got sidetracked now because I was laughing.
I don't know. What were we talking about?
Oh, Eddie Trunk.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And, yeah.
See, I think I appropriately named this episode. This is just
what did you name it?
I named it.
What are we talking about?
I named the episode. What were we talking about?
2 weeks in a row with ice cubes in my mouth, apparently too. So whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's play some music. Let's do like a riff of the week or something, man.
Okay,
Riff of the week.
You're the one with the guitar.
What should I play, man? I was rocking.
Yo, there's your riff. What's that? What's that from?
I just screwing around, man. Man, I don't know why, but you know what I was playing before the show?
Down Boys.
I love that song, man.
So I think I was going through Van Halen's catalog. And
Which album?
Van Halen 2.
Which catalog? The 85 catalog?
So I was going through the catalog, and I think I have a new favorite Eddie solo.
Okay, what is it?
From Light Up the Sky on Van Halen 2. Also, it's just got a killer fucking riff in it.
Yeah, I can picture my head.
Yeah. It's not their best song, but it's got a killer riff.
That song.
It's got a killer riff, and it's got a great solo in it. And then it's followed by yeah, and then it's followed by Spanish Fly. You know, just his acoustic work on that,
which is a big transition too.
Yeah,
when you go from like heavy to dun, 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 dun.
Just acoustic solo thing. Yeah, I don't know.
I had to learn a Van Halen song a few days ago for that fly date I was telling you about.
Who are you playing with on the fly date?
I'll tell y'all at another date.
Is it Metal Shop?
It's so fun to play, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe I never learned that song. It's fun, man.
I love that like just little transition where it's like I've been to the edge
Oh,
and there I stood and looked down.
Yeah, it's really fun to play. It's actually pretty easy.
Oh yeah, okay, dickhead.
I mean, compared to say like. That one's, a little more intense.
Yeah, so many good songs.
He's just
brilliant. But my favorite.
Robin, you don't know this one? I can't wait.
Yeah. Honey, I was like,
in the back of my car.
Yeah. I was like,
I'm sorry, honey, if I.
Yeah.
Push it just a little too far.
Dude, that voice thing that David Lee Roth does, like his falsetto weird scream thing, I tried doing that in my car the other day just to like figure out how he does that, and I am glad that no one was around to hear that because like I just sounded like a dying cat.
You know what's a good song?
Do
you know this one?
No, I'm not doing it.
I want to hear it, dude.
No.
Because I'm a vocal coach. And I want to.
No.
I want to tell you.
I am too, actually.
It's not happening.
Right behind your back. We've been teaching vocal lessons.
Not happening. No.
What song?
I like the. I was gonna say Everybody Wants Some.
Don't know it.
Really, the jungle noises in the beginning and stuff.
I
with
don't
the drums
and
and stuff.
I know the song, but I don't know.
I like the middle part of that too. It's like no, don't take them off, don't take them off. I like the way the line runs up the back of the stocking. That's just the song, man. David Lee Roth is like sexy, like little interludes, like they just like.
Have you seen the Family Guy?
Ease the seat back.
Have you seen the Family Guy episode where one of the cutaways is Peter driving to Panama, and he's speeding down the highway, and like a cop comes over and he's like, "Oh, I've got another one, boys. Oh, this one seems to be listening to Panama. I don't think I can catch him, man. He's going too fast." And then the song changes. He goes, "Nope, wait, hold on, headquarters. He's at the ease the seat back part. I think I got him," because the car starts slowing down. And then he turns and he's like gets off the highway and he's going through like a desert area, and he's like, "Oh my god, he's gonna try to time it for the acapella part or for the harmony part. He's gonna really try to jump the canyon."
I still want to hear these David Lee Roth vocals.
No.
Yeah.
No. Not happening. That's our show, folks. We're out of here.
When the pressure's on.
No.
Is this thing still on?
We didn't say goodbye.
Yeah, we haven't said goodbye yet.
Shoot, shucks. All right.
Yeah. What do you butchered the beginning, and now you're
the end.
Now you're killing the end.
Well, you gotta start somewhere.
Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Per usual, it's always a pleasure to hang out with you guys. Starting next week, we've got a full lineup of guests. Please come back and hang out. We love you. God bless. Talk to you soon. TJ.
Hey, I know this was random. We didn't have much to talk about. We kind of originally had a guest, but
had two guests.
Two guests.
Yeah. We improvise. That's what we do.
Yeah.
We're actors, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are we actors? Or technically, I mean, can we get an IMDb page technically with YouTube? I don't know.
We're all actors.
Actors. You like it a juice.
You're all characters in my story.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll do this again next week with some guests. This is episode 33, boys, and 33 different shirts in a row without the same shirt, and 3 times 3 is 9, which is my favorite number. That's all I gotta say. Subscribe. Boom. Robin, over to you.
Why is 9 your favorite number?
Don't worry about it. Just go.
Zach, what's your favorite number?
17.
Cool.
What's your favorite number, Robin?
7.
7?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Basic.
Why is it 7?
I don't know. It's just always been kind of my lucky number. It was my dad. It was my dad's.
It's like half a Z.
It's my dad's favorite number, and it's not half a Z. It has nothing to do with half a Z.
I don't know. That looks like a Z to me.
Anyways, Yeah. So tune in next week. My dear friend Jeff Plankenhorn will be joining us.
I'm really excited about that, man. I've been watching some of his live streams.
Dude, he's good. So we've got Jeff Plankenhorn coming up. We've got Dave Scher coming up. We've got Johnny Gowdy coming up. Yeah, we've got Dave Grohl sometime in the next 10 years.
Sebastian Bach.
Yeah. Dee Schneider.
Jovi. Brett Michaels.
Yeah, all these great people, but
Emeril Lagasse.
The cook?
Bobby
the
J.
chef?
Yeah.
Guy Fieri.
Joan of Arc. Jonah Arc.
All of Greta Van Fleet.
But yeah, we're excited. We're starting to get some more people showing up, and so we're gonna be rocking hard for the next the next couple of weeks. And that is an ever growing.
We're gonna be rocking hard. That is ever growing.
I was trying to say that's an ever growing collection of automatic Nerf guns in the corner. So
at this point, I just support you, Robin. I don't even care anymore.
Class dismissed. I give up.
Is this thing still on?
I mean, I don't know. Have you turned it on?